on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. And today we're going to be doing some light reading, so let's pick up where we left off from yesterday. So yesterday you saw how we did the integer position yesterday, where we actually converted our integer from a uint 256 to an unsigned integer 256 in the remix. So let's pick up with the reading. So now that we have our price converted, we'll be looking at the concept of integer division. We have our price, which is now set to uint 256. We can now times it by 10 raised to the 10th. So now instead of having the ETH price displayed as 8 decimal representation, we will add 10 zeros to that figure because we just multiplied it by 10 raised to the 10th power. So we have the ETH amount, which are in units of ETH, and then we have the ETH price, which is in a unit of dollars per ETH. Let me get this closed here. And then we want to get back dollars. So to do this math, we just do ETH times dollars per ETH. So we would say ETH amount times the dollars per ETH, or ETH price. And it will look like this: the ETH amount times ETH price. And this should equal the ETH amount in USD, or the ETH amount in USD, which is going to be an unsigned integer 256. Now the ETH amount in USD is going to be like this: uint 256 equals ETH amount times ETH price. So this right here should get us back this. Now this still isn't quite right, and we need to make some adjustments. This is because we have too many zeros as of now. So the final step we want to take is by doing something called integer division. This is what it look like after we do that. So we have our ETH amount in USD, which is going to be a uint 256, and we're going to get that by doing ETH amount times ETH price. But this isn't the final step either. We're going to divide that by 1 times 10 raised to the 18th. Move down just a little bit. So finally, we can say that this function returns a uint 256, which we can do by doing this. So we're going to return the ETH amount in USD. And this is what our smart contract should look like so far. So let's go down. I'm just going to go down to where we do the division at. So you can see here we have our ETH amount in USD, which is an integer or unsigned integer 256. And we have the ETH amount times ETH price. We're going to do integer division. So we have 2 dashes here instead of 1. In Python, it's just 1 when we do division, but in Vyper, it's 2. That's why we have 2 here. So we're dividing this number by 1 times 10 raised to the 18th power. And then we're going to return that ETH amount in USD. Now, this return may not be needed in the final smart contract we deploy, but we're going to use it now. So tomorrow, we're actually going to go back inside our remix IDE so I can show you what it looks like when we run this, and we can actually see those numbers in real time. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.